WCCO investigation discovered that a controversial police restraint left dozens of suspects unconscious in the years before George Floyd's death.
That deadly encounter sparked international outrage and calls to ban neck and chokeholds. Our Jennifer Mayerle explains how often Minneapolis officers use them and what the mayor says he will do about the racial disparities WCCO uncovered.
It's the use of force by a former Minneapolis police officer that moved so many to tears and anger and frustration. A knee on George Floyd's neck. After his death, we'd learn neck restraints and chokeholds were approved uses of force in Minneapolis. Officials banned them there weeks later. WCCO requested police data to find out how often officers in Minneapolis used a neck restraint during an encounter. University of St. Thomas professor Manjeet Reggie boiled down the data for us.
I like to discover facts.
The director of the Center for Applied Artificial Intelligence found racial disparities within the overall use of force data.
And what I noticed was, of all of the incidents where the force was used, around 58% constituted black subjects. And the others, 42%, were all of the other races combined together.
The latest census data shows blacks or African Americans alone made up 19.4% of the Minneapolis population. But when Reggie broke down neck restraints specifically, the disparities got worse.
Who were these neck restraints most often being used on?
Blacks and males and in 20s.
The data showed 160 of the 258 neck restraints used since 2015 were on black men, or 62% of the time. 44 times the person lost consciousness, with the suspect injured 18 of those times. One of them was a 14-year-old. The data also show the types of calls officers responded to where a neck restraint was used. Examples range from assault in progress, domestic abuse, an officer needs help, to forgery, tenant trouble, and overdose. Reggie determined the most common reasons police used force were the suspect tensed, followed by committing a crime and assault on an officer. He says analyzing data can help form a complete picture.
That is the facts, right? So those are facts. We can all make up stories, but data never really lies.
I've known about the use of force disparities.
Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey said the problem has spanned many mayors and generations.
The data that you've highlighted is accurate, and this is exactly why we're pushing for a full-on shift, a culture shift, a shift in the way we do business in the Minneapolis Police Department.
He wants officers to first work to de-escalate a situation and use force as a last resort. And the mayor points to a use of force data dashboard citizens can use online.
We want to be completely open and honest and transparent about this data, and that's why we have an open data portal that anybody can look at and view and understand the ramifications of some of the policies that we have in place and the directions that we need to go.
In Minneapolis, Jennifer Mayerle, WCCO 4 News.
Mayor Frey said more use of force policy changes will be announced in the coming weeks. The city banned neck restraints and chokeholds in June. The state limited the use of certain restraints last month, including chokeholds, except in certain circumstances.